Hey there! Did you know Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices? And when you download the Kroger app, you'll enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. And don't forget fuel points to help you save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. Want to save even more? With a Boost membership, you'll get double fuel points and free delivery. So shop and save big at Kroger today. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
What if you could have a career where the opportunities are as vast as our nation, where it's not about mission statements, but a shared mission? At U.S. Customs and Border Protection, we go beyond to protect more than borders. From ship to shore, air to ground, cities to local communities, CBP agents and officers are keeping people safe. Join U.S. Customs and Border Protection and go beyond for something far greater than yourself. Learn more at cbp.gov/careers.
What up? It's Shan. This is the Cozy Womb. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for listening in. What up, though? Hope y'all day was good today. I hustled through it. I didn't complain about it. I hustled through it. And I made it to my bed. It's my best place on earth. Shout out to Bamboo Pillows. Jesus. The topic is being Preggo doesn't make me touchable. Think about it. For those of you who have been Preggo, you know how it feels. For those of you who haven't, let me give you do's and don'ts. Okay? Stop right now. Yeah, they look cute and round, but they are uncomfortable and tired. Ask before you touch. I know we, as pregnant women, be looking like a round pound. FYI, I am no longer pregnant, but I know how it was both times. Don't let these books, these magazines, these celebrities, these women with their hair blowing in the wind fool you. Pregnancy is the most annoying process ever in life. And when you get to the end and you just want it to be over, once you laying on that table in labor, you wish you never started. Okay? It's horrible. But let me talk about the in-between time from when you are pregnant until you go through labor. Okay? This is what we going to talk about. Never assume a woman is Preggo by looking at her. I've done it in college, working in retail, and the awkwardness at the register is unreal. After you go ahead and you put your foot in your mouth, assuming a woman is pregnant and she's not, and she giving you the stare of death, and she just wants you to hurry up so she could get out your face and you could get out of hers, because she wants to tell you some things, but she can't because she's in public. You never assume a woman is pregnant. There's this girl at my office right now. She wore black and white stripes the other day. And I don't know if she's pregnant or is she just big sexy. But I'm going to leave it alone because you never want to give someone the impression that they are pregnant and they're not. This morning, I went and dropped the girls off at Aria's granny. And when I was leaving out the door, her granny goes, "Let me ask you a question. Are you pregnant again?" And like rubs my stomach. "Ma'am!" And I told her just like this. I said, "Ma'am, you tried it?" I said, "No, I am not pregnant. No, that is not happening again." And the fact that she assumed that her son and I would do another Ari. No, ma'am. That is done. I thought it was funny. And because she's like an older lady, like, I wasn't super offended, but I'm just like, damn, I can't even be bloated on a Wednesday morning by myself. Oh man, that's crazy. But 10 things women hate that people do when they're preggo. And this is from my experience, not one time, but 2 times. Number 1, tell them how big they're getting. Don't do it. We already know the process is for us to get bigger and bigger and bigger. We don't need you to point it out when the mirror ain't there. The mirror will tell us we have to pass it every day, multiple times a day, because we can't hold no damn pee-pee. Okay? You ain't got to tell us how big we're getting. 2, people who rub on us like an object with a baby in it. Human baby holder is what I call this. Stop petting us. Stop rubbing on us without us taking your hand and putting your hand on our stomachs. Don't do it. It's rude. It's invasive. And you just feel like a thing holding a thing. And it's hella awkward. Don't do it. 3, people who want to know if you're planning on giving your kid the boob or not. Excuse me, creep and creeps. Whether I'm giving my child these titties, which I have done both times, and stopped around 3 months because both of them girls felt like they had teeth, and I know my nipples are to perfection of you be getting this food with no problem. I still could not stand breastfeeding. But yes, I did give my children the boob, but that is no stranger's business on whether I'm giving my child the boob or not. So stop asking, okay? 4, don't call me mommy, mom, or mama if I ain't give birth to you. Period. 5, suggesting maternity clothes to me, that high-ass price maternity clothes that you're never going to touch again unless you're pregnant again. I will take an extra large in a Zara in a hot minute. I would take an extra large long t-shirts because I live for a good long t-shirt from Forever 21. I never bought maternity clothes for when I was pregnant with Anya, and I never bought maternity clothes when I was pregnant with Ari. Like, I refused. Sundresses, long t-shirts, spandex. I mean, what more could you need? Stop wasting your money on that maternity clothes. That shit is pricey. Okay? People who assume, so you're eating for 2? ? No. I get to eat foods that help the kid grow, period. You don't really eat for 2 because it's like when you're pregnant, everything that you're eating for yourself, the child takes it away. Like, they take all the nutrients for themselves. They take all the energy that your food would have gave you for themselves. So you're kind of like eating to support the baby and yourself. And you have to eat the right things in order for you to be comfortable, in order for that baby to keep growing. 7, people who are overly cautious of you, like your glass. Like, I rode a bike in West Palm Beach from my mom's house to Publix or to the library or to wherever I wanted to go from the house if it was close, instead of walking in that hot ass sun in Florida. And you wouldn't like understand the amount of people who would stop me when they see that I'm getting on a bike or getting off a bike pregnant with Anya. Like, if I can do it and I know I can do it, I'm not going to endanger myself or a baby. Like, stop tiptoeing around me like I'm okay. This one lady, she came out of Publix and she was like, are you sure you want to ride that bike home? You don't want me to drop you off? I said, lady, I am straight. Like, let me get my snacks and be out here. Like, I was so good. Like, I rode a bike pregnant with Anya up until my 9th month, 3 weeks into it, just because I didn't want to have no baby at no store. And she just felt like she was like at the edge of my yoo-hoo hole, and she was going to fall out any minute, which she wasn't, because she was not budget. We had to go in and get her. But yeah, it was just an uncomfortable feeling for me to be riding the bike, so I stopped. But I was fine riding the bike. It wasn't an issue. Number 8, you look amazing when I know and I feel a fucking mess. Stop telling women that they look amazing when you can see on their expression on their face that they're not there, and they can hear through your bullshit. Okay? Just chill. Number 9, we hate to see people sleep comfy while we suffer and stay awake. With Anya, I stopped sleeping at 7 months. So I was just up, getting it in, watching Game of Thrones, watching hella HBO shows. I would have weird-ass cravings, like baked macaroni and cheese at 4 a.m. Like, it was horrible. It was horrible. Arya, same thing. I was uncomfortable from 5 months to the very last minute of carrying Arya. Like, my back was hurting. I was tired. My leg was hurting. I couldn't get comfortable. I couldn't fall asleep. It was the worst. Like, I'm telling you. And when I was pregnant with Anya, and my mom would be sleeping, snoring, getting it in, I would look at her. Sometimes I would hit her with the pillow just because I was annoyed watching her get good sleep. Or I would like put one of my fingers in her mouth if it was open, so she could go like I'm just like, yeah, that good sleep is over. You know, just being petty. Number 10, we don't want to hear your offered Preggo stories unless we asked. Just because I'm Preggo doesn't mean I want to hear your Preggo stories for your 5, 6, 7 kids. If you have 1 kid, cool. But we don't need to go through each one of your kids. We good. We read enough magazines, enough books, and our doctors gave us enough pamphlets. Be easy. You know, we are still people when we're Preggo, so stop with the extraness, please. You know, 5 things that we love when Preggo. 1, warm baths and mani pedis. When I tell you, your feet start looking like the thickest sausage close to the end, it's ridiculous. 2, foot rubs. Pregnant women love that. 3, running our errands. You know, when I was pregnant with Anya, I didn't have to do nothing but go to my appointments, eat, drink, and sleep. When I was pregnant with Ari, I was still working my full-time job from 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. sitting at a desk. Excuse me, the amount of times I had to get up and go to the bathroom. Excuse me, the amount of snacks I had to have. Excuse me, how exhausted I was feeling. It was the worst. Like, working when pregnant is death. Okay? And I thought I was doing good by not working my second job that I had before I was pregnant with Ari and stuck to one. But, you know, it was hard. It was rough. 4, relaxing adventures. Good car rides, we like that. Traveling, flying different places, we like that. Just an adventure, we ain't gotta put in effort and somebody just know what to do. We love that. 5, offering to get us craving food. Now, Anya, my mom would ask me what I wanted from the store where she was going, and I didn't have to go. I appreciated that. Ari's dad will always come by, get me 2 cups of crushed ice from the BP near my house, because I loved it. It was so good. It was like them round circles, and it was nice and crunchy. It was amazing. It took me months to get off that damn ice, even after I had Ari. And a Reese's cup, the king size. Sometimes I would be at work and he would come by. My mom would be here with Anya, and he would just leave it in the freezer and in the fridge and leave. You know, he was really good about that, but I just wish I could have him like 24 hours, 7 days a week, to just wake him up and ask him to go get things. That would have been amazing, but I didn't have that. So I don't know about someone getting out the house to go get craving food for me whenever I needed it, because I've never experienced that. But it must be nice. But you know, please take heed to what I'm telling you. Preggo women, at the end of the day, we are women. These are our bodies. And just treat us as if we were not pregnant. Do not touch me. Do not pet me unless I am completely comfortable with you touching me. Unless you ask. And if I am in public, do not assume I am pregnant. That is rude. And this is it. It's a cute short one. But for those of you who do not know Preggo people etiquette, this is it. Thank you for tuning into Cozy Room. I appreciate you. It's Cozy Room on Twitter and cozyroom@gmail.com if you want to send an email. I appreciate you. Or you can hit me on whoisshan.com. That's my website. I appreciate all the listeners. I appreciate you sharing, and be easy out here. You know, drink your water and chill out and stop rubbing on these pregnant women, okay?
Hey there! Did you know Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower than low prices? And when you download the Kroger app, you'll enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. And don't forget fuel points to help you save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. Want to save even more? With a Boost membership, you'll get double fuel points and free delivery. So shop and save big at Kroger today. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Every day, we rise, challenging ourselves to work for what we believe in. At U.S. Border Patrol, protecting our borders is more than a job. It's a calling. Agents answer the call, working together to keep our country and communities safe. If you're ready for a new mission, join U.S. Border Patrol and go beyond. Learn more at cbp.gov/careers.